Friends, welcome to my channel. Today let's see how to apply EPASS for Tamil Nadu. So applying online is very easy, simple. I'll take you through step-by-step procedure how to apply. So there are many options here. So when you travel, you want to travel inside Tamil Nadu from different state or different country, or you have different modes of transport, flight, train, how do you get this EPASS created? And even if you want to travel within district of Tamil Nadu, different districts, you need to have a pass. So the pass is made mandatory due to rising number of cases. So if you go and check online now, if you see Tamil Nadu is in the second position as on date. Today is 16 when I am creating the video. So we have around 46,000 cases, and it's very strict that we need to have a e-pass when you go to Tamil Nadu. So let's go and see how we generate a pass online from the Tamil Nadu EPASS application website. So let's go to the launch Google and type Tamil Nadu EPASS. So you'll take into the search results here. So you find the first option, Tamil Nadu EPASS. So this is a direct link to the site where you land. So this is the welcome page. You see the Tamil Nadu EPASS COVID Pass. They say it's COVID-19 EPASS. So here the list of industries who can apply. So you can scroll through this list quickly and see which of the industries you fall on, and you can apply for it. So all these industries definitely need a pass. And again, for individuals also, it's not just for industries. For individuals also can apply for purpose of marriage, medical emergency, close relatives death. Or so for these first three options you'll get the pass immediately for standard people, and sometimes it get other standard people or other reason it gets easily rejected, but you need to justify properly as to why you are traveling. So these are the services for which it is exempted. You need not have any pass for this: agriculture, animal husbandry, fisheries. So this is a short list. You can go through this. So let's go to the main application. So for this you need a valid phone number, mobile number, for which you need to use it throughout application, because all the status, rejections, everything, approvals, comes to this mobile. The message comes to this mobile number. So let me enter my mobile number. So once I enter this code here, 643551, I get a OTP here immediately. So I need to enter the OTP which I have received. So I got the OTP immediately. So it is 781762. So I log in here. So as soon as I log in, I see a lot of options here. So individual, so as I said, individual is the first option here. So individual or a group. So you might travel with your friends or relatives also. That is the, so you can travel by bike with a small family, bus, car, van. You can hire this, or you can have your own car and travel. Commercial establishments, what options they have within Greater Chennai limits. You need to travel within Greater Chennai or outside police limits. And here coming inside Tamil Nadu, you have a lot of options here. You are coming by train, domestic flight or international flight. You need to have all this information: flight details, flight number, seat number, etc. In case of train, you need to have the train number, coach number, and from where you are traveling, the starting and ending destination details. So there are a lot of things. So it's like the comprehensive site which has allowed the users to apply for from all directions. So whether traveling outside, like from international travel, or within India, like flight or train. So everybody has option to apply here. So this is Tamil Nadu travel within Tamil Nadu trail and flight. So within Tamil Nadu, if you are traveling by train or domestic flight, you need to generate the pass here. So main purpose is like this is all okay for us, but this is the main thing. Every individual needs a pass here. So let's see, this is just highlight about zone information, which zone falls under which category, everything. So let's skip this and continue here. So these are all the first basic individual pass, basic details information. So travel details and documents. So let's go one by one here. So this is like, reason, the perfect reason for your travel needs. So maybe death, marriage, emergency, everything. So let's the most common is return of standard people. So they are like stuck in Chennai or outside state. They want to come back. So let's take an example. outside district here. So there's also a transit option. So if you want to travel via Tamil Nadu, you can select this option. So this, I think this will not have a issue. So it'll be issued pass immediately. So then I'll select outside district. So this is the main purpose of my travel. So what was the purpose? I'll say others, and I need to give a proper reason here, like what you're traveling here. So standard people, so I'll say some reason here. So I have just sample basis I've typed this. So you can include your own reason, like you can say that I came here for studies, or I came here for some meetings or something. I need to go back to my hometown, so I'm applying here. So that reason should be mentioned here. So date, from which date, so you can put at least 2 days or 3 days ahead to see that sufficient time for your planning. So only 2 days pass is issued. So whenever you select this date and the next day is only available, so the pass, meaning the pass is valid only for 2 days. So applicant name, so I have all the sampling basis because I don't want to use original names. Just I'll copy and paste it from here. So this is select gender male. So name of the father, husband, or any suitable name here, mother, father, husband. Age, let's say 45. Number of passengers, like usually three, like including you. You should not if you and three family members, then mention three here. So let's for now mention two here, because in the document section, or it will not allow to uh, add more than two. So this is, so let's say I have a ration card here. It's ID proof. Which ID proof you have? So your ID proof, if you have a native place address, then it will be very easier for you. So in this case, I have a ration card, and you need to enter a valid ID number here. So for example, I'm entering the Aadhaar card number here, but let me select Aadhaar card here, for example. So choose a file. I'll choose a file from here. So let me go here and see EPASS document, a sample document I'm attaching here, for example. So it should be 500 KB document. So which vehicle you're traveling? So we have a bus. So whatever mode of transport you're selecting, you can select. For here I'm selecting car. So this is the most common travel. So better you enter your number, because if you're going by car, you need to enter your number. Car number, let's say I have a car with this number, because this number will be printed on the pass. So make sure you enter a valid number. I think you can put not applicable also, but I didn't try that option. But see, let's see how what's so again here I'll say not applicable. I don't have additional remarks. In case you don't have, you want to mention something here especially, so you can mention, which will be noticed by the approver. So let's go to the next page. This is very quick, very simple. So let's go to the next page here. So next page, what you have is from and to. So from where you are traveling and from to. So from address and to address, let me put. So again, I have a sample address here. So just for demo purpose, I have created an address. So that I will put it here. That will be easy for you to understand what we need to enter. So locality is Guindy in Chennai. So, and Tamil Nadu district is Chennai district. I know to can travel from Chennai. Then Taluk is Sambatur. So you enter a valid pin code here. So everything should be correct. Apt. Don't enter for namesake, because there are chances of getting it rejected. So I can. So native place address, where you are exactly going, that address should be there. So in case there is a strict, review of the application, they will check. There are chances that you will be scrutinized completely for your valid information. So in case it is found that you're giving false information, then you will be in trouble. So make sure you give a proper information. So this is to help the government to contain COVID spread. So it is like spreading like anything now. So we need to make sure, we need to support the government also. Unnecessary, need to avoid unnecessary travels. So that is the purpose here. So we need to support that. So let's go to the next page here. So here again, I don't know why they are asking, but still I used to give the same document here. So I have only one document kept here. So this is not required. I shouldn't be required, but it's given. So let's give that. So add passenger. Remember I said that we have listed two passengers. We need to add two passenger here. So I'll say relative one. and I'll say age is 26, and I'll say female. Say husband's name 2 3. Aadhaar number, I'll put the same Aadhaar number as I put it here. So maybe this is just for a sampling basis. You need to enter a valid ID proof for this person who's traveling, and select the address is same as applicant. So if you are traveling by group, then you have to enter, see if your friends or relative is traveling with you, you need to enter these details here. Then I will say add. So this is added. So if I save, it will not allow me to submit, because it will say you need to add one more passenger here, because I said two passengers. So I'll add two passenger, two, name two. Just for example, it's 16. I'll say kid or male. Aadhaar number, I'll just put here the same. This is the same because a single family is traveling, so this will be easier pre-populated for you. I added everything. So this is how we go to the final stage here. So once we submit here, so it will say that okay, everything is fine, you can submit. So finally it says that you have some terms and condition to be followed, so that you need to accept a lot of stringent rules you need to agree with, like you can be part of this institutional quarantine for 14 days in case you have some symptoms. You should agree EPASS, and by the application, every time you need to, whenever some police officials stop you and ask, you need to show this. It's not transferable. So in case you're not able to travel, you cannot give it to other person. So you make sure that, so this is what I want to make sure, don't misuse the pass. So this is from both sides. You need to support the government who is working day and night to control the COVID spread. So we need to support them and do not misuse it, please. Okay, so there are cases like people are, editing the PDF file and, you reusing the same pass for multiple times. So that is not good. So these are the mandatory terms and condition. I'm not going to submit this because I don't want to misuse this pass, because if I'm submitting that, then all false information will go to the police, Tamil Nadu government database. So I'll do a cancel here and I'll show how the approval happens and you get it. So let me cancel this. So as we go back to the home page here, so when you enter number and you get the OTP, you can go here and see the full history of your application. So different times you might have applied for different passes. So these are the like different passes I tried to apply. So this is the actions here. Like if you have a draft, you have a continue option. You can continue and complete the application. Rejected. So no supportive document. So rejected means you'll get the reason why it's rejected, so that you can reapply. So rejected again, not permitted. So we put a reason which the government was not satisfied and they rejected it upfront. I can continue. In case it is approved, it say approved, you can click that and download it. So this is the sample pass you get when you download the pass. So this is how the pass looks like. So this says from where to where you're traveling and your full details. So again, I have marks few details here. So your, as I said, the vehicle number that you put is, put it in the top part of the EPASS, so that everybody will cross check whether you're traveling by the same vehicle or not vehicle. So these are the full details, like you have all the your name and everything is there in the pass. So this is how the pass is generated. So this is how we generate a pass for individual. So when you go to other options here, like as I said, when you are traveling from via domestic flight, so I'll say that okay, continue. I'm coming to Tamil Nadu from a domestic flight. So what all we need to enter? So applicant name, gender, mother's name, applicant age, number of passengers traveling, ID proof number, choose the ID, and here, as I said, you need to enter flight number, seat number, origin airport, and you have the choose the flight ticket. You need to attach the flight ticket. You need to have the PNR number of the flight ticket. Same is for the train also. You need a train number and seat coach number here. So departure date, departure time, arrival time, everything you have to mention here. So I have sufficient facility in my home to self quarantine. So you have to say that you have to agree, okay, I can go to my home and self quarantine for 14 days. I'd like to go to paid quarantine facility. So you have a lot of quarantine facilities organized by Tamil Nadu government. You have to pay a very minimal fees and you have to stay there for some time. So that is an option. So same thing, you fill in everything and you go do the same thing here. Some 2 and 3 is same for all other applications. So you need to enter from and to details, and you need to have the documents here and the additional passenger details here. So with this, when you submit, you generate a pass. As I said, go to the application here and you see the status and upload. So in case you want to go and check it later also, you can log in with the same number and go and download the pass. So this is the simple process to step-by-step procedure to apply EPASS when you're traveling into Tamil Nadu, inside Tamil Nadu. So hope you understood all the steps. In case you have any doubts, please feel free to add in the comment section. I'll be happy to help you with any answers. And thank you guys. Thank you for watching this. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel and please share this with your friends.